Calum, how are you feeling fitness-wise? Obviously missed the start of the season, but back in the last few games. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. Obviously delighted to be back involved, and it was a difficult period being injured. It's lonely up there in the gym. So to get back, earlier than I expected, really, was good for me. I had really good support from the physios. Hendo was great, and Dukesy and Jack have helped me a lot along the way. So to get back feeling as good as I feel, that's a really big bonus for me.
What have you made of the team during your time out? Obviously started the season very well, but winless in 8 games. What have you made of it from the sidelines?
Obviously, started the season really well, so we carried on where we sort of left off, really. We find ourselves in a difficult period now, which we've all acknowledged, and it's about us coming out the other end in a positive way. The reaction from the first half to the second half was massive for us, and hopefully that can now be the turning point for us for our season.
What do you think needs to change? What changed between the first half and the second half? Was it tactical? Was it in terms of effort, mindset? What was it?
I think it's about the 11 men that are going on the pitch taking responsibility. We get enough information before the game starts. We get enough information through the week about who we're playing against and tactically and all this sort of stuff with set pieces and stuff. We've got all the information. It's about us as a group. As a senior player myself, we take responsibility for that, and it's about us. Like I said, coming together and putting the performances which are ultimately going to get us the results.
As one of the senior players, are you confident that you can do that? You can come together, start to climb the table again?
Of course, you only have to look at the table at the moment. It's so tight. No one's running away from anyone really. You're going to win the weekend. It brings us up to I think 5th or 4th with results going our way. So. We're not far off what we need to be. We just need to start producing the performances we was and come out the other end. It's never going to be perfect, and we find ourselves in a difficult period. But I've got belief in the squad. I think we've got belief in everything that's going on around the club, and we just need to turn the corner.
You talk about taking responsibility. The manager spoke when you were coming back about not just how you play on the park, but the way you deal with maybe other players who maybe need a bit of a encouragement, or I think you used the word snarling as well at the time. Is that how you see your role as well, just to help guys out?
Of course, yeah. I think when you've you have the experience, you have to use it as best you can in a positive way. You want to try and get the best out of your teammates, and if you see someone that's coming off of it and their quality, which we do have a lot of quality in this group, it's a frustration there, and you want to tell people how good they are and how much they need to step up and bring out the performances in themselves. And I think we definitely saw that second half that there was a turning point for us, and we're unlucky not to go and win the game.
There's a couple of times you've come back from 2 down in the last 3 or 4 games. Is that a good sign that you can get out of this weekend of spell out games without a win? Because there's that character to come back. And
of course, yeah. No, it takes massive character. It takes balls to come back from 2-0 down at half time, but you just don't want to put yourself in that position, and that's where we sort of find ourselves at the moment. We're giving ourselves a lot to do in games when we don't have to, which is frustrating. Like I said, it's more frustration than disappointment, because we know we have the quality, we know we can go on long runs, and we know we can bring out performances in each other, and the frustration is that we're just looking for the solution from the start of the game, really, just to have a full 90 minutes of a good performance.
You mentioned that second half being a turning point. How imperative is it that you build on that going into Saturday?
No, definitely. We spoke about after the game how important that is to now use that to kick on for Saturday and for the rest of the season, and I think we will. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You've got a game on Saturday now, and it's now a massive game for us. It was good to come away with a draw from where we was at half time, but like I said, we was disappointed not to win it at the end.
And the manager mentioned how great the fans were, even when you were 2-0 down. How important a role are you going to play this weekend?
Definitely. The other night they were fantastic. Coming their numbers, and they really did support us through the whole game. And but we've got to give them something to cheer about as well. We've got to give them that belief that we have in ourselves, and we've got to start showing it on the pitch. And I think we have, definitely from that second half performance the other day.
The team's not taking the lead during this 8-game run. Is that something that can really be the catalyst to actually take the lead in a game?
Yeah, I think that's another massive part of us that needs to come out now. Is taking the lead and and being hard to beat like we was before. You know, the little moments in games have been massive for us now. You know, we're not seeming to get the rub of the green. You know, those little moments are going against us, and we're not coming out on top. You know, as soon as that changes, then I think you know, it's for us to really try and make sure that changes as quickly as possible.
The manager mentioned after the game midweek that he was really angry at half time and he let the players know about that. What did he say to you to kind of get that reaction out of you? Because the difference in the performance between the first half and the second half is night and day. Yeah,
I think you know, things in the dressing room have to stay in the dressing room. You know, you don't want to come out and say what's been said, but there was some strong words from the manager, from other players as well, and I think at times you need that. You need to be told. It wasn't good enough. I think up until this point, everything's been pretty calculated in how we've responded to stuff, and like I said, we have all the detail, we have all the information, and sometimes you just need a bit of a kick, and I think we definitely got that at half time, and I think it was needed, and hopefully now that continues.
How's the nose? Did you get a sore one?
Yeah, I broke a nose at the weekend. Managed to put it back in on the pitch, so it's not too bad. I think it looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah. You did it before?
I think I have broken it when I was younger, but not have to actually physically put it back on the pitch. So, but I'm happy what it looks like now. So.